Hi everyone, welcome. This is Melly or Fitri Meliani, and I'm from International Relations Study. Today, I'm going to talk about principles of marketing communication, especially those on market research and analysis. Here's some information. I'm very happy to introduce you about my own company, which is called My Asana. Asana in Sanskrit Indian or Indian Sanskrit is also known as poses or harmony within the body. And that is why the tagline that I have or that I had is where mindfulness meets the movement. So in yoga itself, what I want everyone to know is when you have the awareness in your body, within the breath or yourself, and then you flow into the movement, that's where the mindfulness meets the movement. That's the tagline and the idea behind my asana. Okay, before I talk a little bit deeper about what is my asana and everything else, I'd like to ask all of you what comes in your mind if you think about yoga. Is it the first picture here? Somebody's lying down and just relax. Or this was me doing some breathing technique. Or it was also me practicing the wheel pose or moving to the back bending like very deep. Or me was doing, it's called frog pose, which you can see it's almost the same as frog. Or something else. I think those four pictures and everything else that comes in your mind, they're all correct. Some people think that yoga is just lying down on the mat, doing nothing. Meanwhile, the others wanted to have such a sweat and very flexibility and strong and power. That's also yoga. I believe most of you already know or at least have the idea what yoga is in your mind. And now we're moving to my asana philosophy that we believe in the power of personalized practice. And our philosophy centers on providing individualized yoga lessons that cater to every level, from beginner to advanced. We offer a variety of yoga styles to ensure each pupil finds the practice that best suits their needs and goals. By honoring each student's unique journey, we foster a supportive and inclusive environment where everyone can thrive. That's the philosophy behind it. Not knowing any kind or any style of yoga, so at my asana, what do we offer? They're all the same yoga. Coming to the class and then doing yoga and then come back home. But that's not what we offer. So let's move to the next page to know what do we offer. There are three styles of yoga that we are teaching or we are mainly focusing on. One is Hatha. Hatha yoga is a branch of yoga that emphasizes physical posture and breathing techniques. I would make it simple. If I have to teach yoga and people would ask me, what is Hatha yoga? I would always explain in a simple way, which is you have to always remind, remember about your breathing and holding the postures longer than the other styles. And then we also have the power yoga, which is a modern fitness based version of yoga that is inspired by Ashtanga yoga. Power yoga, the same, I would also explain to my students that power yoga is more intense, it's more likely into the fitness based and strength and flexibility without holding the poses that long. And we also have vinyasa. Vinyasa itself, it's a dynamic style of yoga that links breath with movement in fluid, continuous sequence of poses. So what it is mean? Vinyasa is somewhere in my perspective as also yoga practitioner and a yoga teacher. Vinyasa is more flowy, I would say in a simple way, where you don't hold the breath, but you keep moving from one poses to the another, and then eventually you will also get the flexibility and the strength. That's a little bit of the explanation about the different or the services that we have at my asana. Now we're moving to how expensive our classes are compared to the competitor. As of now, I'm based in the Netherlands. My asana itself, it's not the cheapest and also not the highest compared to the others. For example, in my asana, we provided three types of payments. One is the monthly. We always want to have monthly subscription or membership where people would pay every month, and it costs €45 for 5 lessons. So people have 5 cards that they can go anytime they want with a maximum of 5 visits. Meanwhile, at the one competitor, it's €47.50 for 5 lessons, which in this case we are €2.50 more cheaper. And we also provide private class. Private class is organized based on your level and personalized based on your needs, which is very inclusive. And that is why it's not very cheap. I would say this is €35 per hour. Just so you know, we here counting per hour or hourly rate for one person. Okay, so €35 is private class that we offer to everyone. Meanwhile, at the competitor, they don't have that, which is we already have the plus point here. And then one last is one lesson. People want to go there, but they don't want to subscribe the monthly subscription. They can also do the drop-in class, which we charge €15 per person. Meanwhile, at the other competitor, other yoga studio, it costs €2.50 more expensive. Of course, we already learned about what is unique selling point of each company or brand, as well as I do. At my asana, we also have the unique selling point so that people know why do they have to choose us. So I'm going to break down the three of them. First one is all classes available both online and offline, at the studio or private. What does that mean? Okay, at my asana, as what I said, we provide online or offline. So if people lives far away from the city or even outside the country and are interested to join the yoga classes at us, we surely will provide it. We will send the Zoom link once they confirm or make the payment, and then they can join. And goes for the offline. If they want to join by offline, they can come to our studio. We have all the schedules written on the website so they can book directly from the website, and then they can come the day or as the day on the schedule. And we also provide two important things here. One, people go to the studio to practice there with the teacher. Goes the same if they also want to do private. They can choose if they want to do it at a studio or if they want us to come to their place. That's also a possibility. We just have to check with our teachers if they're available and also depend when do they want, and then we can always arrange this. Second of all is we provide classes based on the level of everyone. So people don't shouldn't be worried if they are very beginner or they are intermediate or there are much more people who are advanced. It shouldn't be a problem for people because I understand when I started yoga for the first time, I felt so insecure about people who already advanced, but that's wrong. Yoga is all about learning and practicing more and more. So luckily, when it comes to the third one, we have experienced yoga teachers that will guide you into that. So you shouldn't be worried about it at all. Now, target group positioning strategy. What are our main targets? Here are four of them. We're first moving to geographical, sorry. We provided a studio with an easy access in the city center. Luckily, our studio is only 5 minutes away from the station. So if people don't have their car or private transportation, they can always go by public transportation and then walk for 5 minutes. Easy peasy. And we're also targeting the gender. All genders are welcome, any kind of genders. We're not going to judge anybody. We're all the same, we're all humans. And third one is the age. We would prefer young adult and seniors. Young adult in this case is early 20s, and all seniors maximum or under 65. Maybe in the future we also, improve for the kids or teenagers or elderly yoga. We never know. And last one is psychographic, which is reverse to their motivation and lifestyle. Some people comes to the yoga or doing yoga for relaxation, meditation, and the rest they're coming for well-being or healthy lifestyle. These are the best targets for us so far. And now we're moving to positioning strategy. What are they? We have three here. One is inclusivity and accessibility. By inclusivity and accessibility here is all the teachers in my Asana are very experienced to guide the students for a better movement or better practice and to finally achieve their goal. And then next one is diverse class offerings. In this case, we have those levels, three levels: beginners, intermediates, and advanced. We provide all of them. We always give options if this beginner can't do some poses for intermediate, then they should do this instead of one level up. Last one is personalized attention. As I said, inclusivity and personalized attentions, they are connected. The teachers, I know some classes they're full and there are others that only there are only 2, 3 students, but doesn't mean that the attention are not personalized. The teacher will always guide you and give you the personalized attention. Moving to smart objectives. This is very crucial in our business where there are 5 objectives here. As for specific, what is the specific objective of my asana? Which is increase the number of monthly students coming to the yoga studio. That's the goal. And then we'll go to measurable. How? Okay, now set the goal to achieve 20% increase in new students signed up. And after that, we move to achievable. Aside of measurable, we can always offer an affiliate program or referral discounts. So one person can bring much more people with them, many more people with them. And finally, relevant is growth in client enrollment will help increase revenue and establish the studio's presence. And finally, the time bound. Reach the goal within 6 months. What affects the consumer behavior to start practicing yoga? Here are the breakdowns. One is the cultural. As of now, I'm staying and living in the Netherlands. I noticed that for some Europeans or Westerner, especially in the Netherlands, yoga is seen as a holistic approach to both physical fitness and mental well-being. As I said, some people goes there for getting powerful, stronger flexibility, more into that physical fitness. Meanwhile, the others just want to stay calm, peace, and meditated and release all of the tensions in their mind. And other than that, social is also very affecting how the consumer behavior. Why? Yeah, because and how people around them influence them to start doing yoga. And so in my experience, I'm talking about my experience in the past, one of my best friends, she took me to the yoga shala in Bali. And I felt like on my first experience or first try, I feel this was bliss, like amazing that I kept wanting coming back and forth. And now this is already my fifth year to practicing yoga. That's amazing how social can influence people to start doing the same what you are doing. People can also nowadays social media is very important part of this kind of business, An influencer, for example, they go to yoga studios and then they share their experience. And the followers started to do the same because they are either so interested to do the same or they just want to try. And we move to personal. They want to take care of themselves, a healthy lifestyle. That is very true. Now, for me itself, personally, I really am scared to get sick. And my body will get X after not practicing any kind of sports. So now it's kind of my lifestyle that I'm always invest 15 minutes or 30 minutes, 1 hour to practice yoga every day because I feel like if I don't do that for one day, I feel so bad, like so guilty because now it's lifestyle. I see it as a lifestyle and yeah, I got healthier. That's in my opinion. And psychological, personality and lifestyle preferences, psychological benefits. And again, people coming because they want to have a better lifestyle, a healthier mind, emotionally, mentally, yoga is very healthy. And when if I'm getting so tired of my body, I'll take 15 minutes to do meditation, which is somehow change my mind and it's release my stressful. That's what I see in yoga as the psychological. Where is my asana? We have the studio 5 minutes away from the city station. As I said in the previous slides, it's very easy to access and it's in the middle of the center city, so absolutely easy way to come after work or on your days off or when you have time. It's very easy to reach and you can always park your bike or your car near to the station. Other than that, we also provide online classes where the teacher will stay at their places or at the studio and then the students can join from from far distance. Doesn't matter. Okay, side of it, we also have the branding strategy, which we have four in this case. One is define the mission and the vision. We already have our philosophy, which is also connected to the mission and the vision, which we provide the individualized yoga lesson that catered to every level from beginner to advanced. And other than that, we also have the strong visual identity. We created a logo. As you may see, here somebody is doing the downward facing dog pose, which I don't think many people will know about it, or I mean about asana. But because we added this, somebody is doing the pose, people would suddenly know, okay, oh, somebody is doing yoga, so this is a yoga studio. And we also have the tagline where mindfulness meets the movement. Other than that, we also have the merchandise. We've already created the t-shirts, but who knows? In the future, we probably will create more than that. For example, we made yoga clothing or yoga mat, or other than that, there is always thing that we should discover. Next one, in order to make people aware more about us, that we created social media platforms and also we have the mailing that we send the emails to every members every month. And last one is to build a community. We provide the membership programs. What makes it different between the membership programs and drop-in class? Of course, there's a difference. With a membership, we make it more flexible, intense, exclusive. They will get all the newsletter and probably discounts or sales. They will know everything first before non-members. Next one, our promotional strategy and the media buying. What we've already achieved or we've already done for the promotional. One is the advertising. We have the social media ads. For now, we use Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. We promoted some informations, some postings on social media. And the flyers, we've already created the flyers. We've shared to people in the local community and some yoga studios or fitness studios. Google Ads, we also have that on the website using the CEO and newspapers. That's almost the same. We paid the local newspapers and then they will distribute information about our yoga. Next one is sales promotion. We have the trial lessons so people can come for one class and then after that they will see if they want to come back or not. And package deals, which is we also provided a membership subscription every month and the affiliate member or affiliate program or referral program where we always encourage people to bring one person or two and then they will get discounts. And next one is direct marketing. We send out emails to our members every month. And then we also have the private classes as our personal selling. In this way, people will get more exclusivity and personalized attention. Next one is public relations. What we've already done, or we want to do it in the future again, is to have the partnership and collaboration with the influencer in the community. For example, there is the yoga influencer, and then we can always work together with them, or with her, or she, or he. Last one is we participating in fitness events. Here we have some fitness competitions, and we will try to go there as the sponsor. So they will have our logo and all information, and in this way we can get more awareness from other people as well. And move to the last one. This is what we already created as the digital marketing. We use the search engine optimization, or CAO, on our website, and we also actively posting on our social media as the content marketing. And this is what we are going to do to make more paid partnership, and we already did the email marketing. That's all for me, and I hope you had good knowledge about what yoga and my asana is. And please reach me out if you have any questions about it. Thank you. Bye bye.